Thank you, and I'm just going to talk briefly about some budget amendments that we have that are not related to either education or healthcare. You know, instead of always just talking about helping the local government, Senator Gentile has an amendment drafted that would allocate 2.5% of the total tax revenue, GRF, to local governments. That would direct $396 million back to them over the biennial. This would lessen the burden and reliance on the additional taxpayer dollars by way of levies and minimize the cuts to safety programs and children's services that we're currently seeing. We're talking about the same local governments that have been cut $1.4 billion since Governor Kasich took office. Legislators always emphasize the importance of driving business and attracting talented people to our state, but sometimes forget that individuals considering relocating or returning to Ohio will first see if the neighborhoods are safe and second see if the schools are good. And then they'll make that decision. Local governments need to be funded at adequate level, and this amendment achieves that goal. Another group of amendments that we have are regarding the environment and natural resources. The first one would increase bonding for Clean Ohio funding by $26 million. Clean Ohio has assisted many communities like mine up in Youngstown, cleaning up brownfields, preserving farmland, and protecting green spaces. The second one I wanted to highlight would be strengthening the laws for illegal dumping of oil and gas waste so that citizens and business owners in the state of Ohio know that it will not be tolerated when this law is broken. We simply would be raising the state laws up to the federal levels so that we would have the Attorney General has been in favor of this so that we would have some sort of significant penalties on the books. The last one I want to discuss in the environmental and natural resources section would be a comprehensive program that would protect Lake Erie from the algae bloom. Senator Brown has an amendment that would increase funding to the Healthy Lake Erie program by $1.7 million. And the final amendment is something regarding the food banks. We're making a simple request that $2.5 million annually, additional to what they've already been given in the House budget, would be dedicated to feeding our neediest Ohioans. That $2.5 million per year would be able to supply 56 million meals. And so those are our non-Medicaid, non-education amendments. I'd like to turn it over to Senator Sawyer, who is our ranking member on the General Finance Committee. Thank you for your